Just over, I think y'all, you saw the game. Y'all realized that was a heck of a game. There was two good teams going at each other every snap. Offense and defense and offense, special teams. I thought it was a heck of a matchup. It was intense out there. Both teams were playing very hard and all that. I was extremely pleased with the overall play of our defense. I thought the goal line stands, the things that we came up down there were just. I mean, to do that against the #2 team in the nation, to do that against anybody is something, but to do that against the #2 team, that really speaks strongly to our defensive players and our defensive coaches. They had them ready and they put them in good positions, and they played. And we played very hard. And then, offensively, I thought there in the second half we needed to get in rhythm and we needed a little spark, and that's why I decided to go with Callahan. And I thought he played exceptionally well. We limited down a few things on him, but I thought he played exceptionally well. Gave us great leadership out there, and I'm just very proud of the fact that our players hung in there and kept playing hard. So with that,
you haven't had. I mean, a lot of your games have come down to a defensive stop, but they've been 48-45 games. Where defensive
not that long ago. I mean, that's been a while back.
It was a while back.
Yeah, you're aging yourself as to when you've been down here before. I mean, that's what you're doing.
But now you've changed the temperament. You've changed.
Last year, I mean, we were one of the top defensive teams in the nation, and I don't know if we're quite there, but Delaware was the #1 team in the nation going into this game. But we played good defense. I mean, we were without Robbie Prodnahan. We weren't able to play him. He was hurt, and so he had But they take that same approach, whether it's Dante or whether it's Mike or whatever it is. Somebody's out there, somebody steps in, and they just kind of play hard. They get in the rhythm. They get cohesive and they play hard.
Jimmye, did you go into this game knowing, we saw Mike warming up and clearly he looked pretty good. Did you go into the game knowing that you could bring him in if need be?
I knew I could. I did not have a plan saying that I was going to. No, I was not going into the game saying, okay, I'm going to first sign of anything, I'm going to bring Mike Callahan in. No, I wasn't at all. But he'd been practicing. He had not, after Tuesday, he didn't get it, nearly the reps that Mike Paulus got. But he knows our offense, and I just felt like in the second half, I mean, we were just off a little bit. We were off with some reads, off with their timing, off with the rhythm offensively, and I just felt like it. Give Mike a try, and I asked him. I said, you okay? Can you go? The only thing I told him, I said, don't get hit. I said, and he talked to the offensive line about that, and I thought they listened and they came through with it pretty well, So that was good.
Annoying reporter question: is this his job going forward now?
Okay. Yeah, let's see, comes down and gets sore or can't go this week. As long as he's healthy right now, I think he showed why he won the job in preseason. He showed what he did in the first few games when he played before he got hurt. I mean,
Jimmye, did you have the halfback option call in your pocket for a while? What were you thinking going in there?
Yeah. I had it. I've been thinking about it. We practiced it this week. We said it's on the. It was on the top list of to use in a certain spot, certain situation. And then they told me that I said I'm getting ready to call it, and then somebody said, well, Grimes has got his hand taped up, and I said that ain't an option. I said we don't run it. And he did a good job, and Chase did a great job staying in bounds and making a catch. And a great job.
Can you also talk about the pressure that you got on Devlin and how important that was?
I think especially
grounding, getting him out of field goal range.
Well, just overall playing hard on defense. Just our guys up front. I mean, I don't know. Did they have any holding calls against them there? I didn't see any. I think And so again, it was challenging to get off blocks and get to them. And I thought our guys pressured him and played hard to get to him. Really did. Mike and John Pierre and Marcus and all those guys, and Dante coming on. Dante coming in there and making some plays too.
Did you say that you bringing in Mike, you were a little bit more limited in things that you could do?
Well, I didn't want him going out and running the football a whole lot on things. That was one. And there's certain throws that he had not gotten reps at, during this week. So I tried to kind of revert back a little bit, maybe more stuff that we have been doing before, more of our base throws and things like that. But he's smart, and I mean he knows what we're doing. I mean I can tell him. I said, we want to add this route on this play, and he'll pick that up and go with it right away. But he'd be the first one to tell you that disappointed he didn't make a couple other throws out there that he might have gotten. I thought he made a great throw on the 3rd and 4 or 5 coming out there. You know, DJ just tried to catch it here instead of catching out in front and didn't make the catch. I mean, that was well executed play and it was a great throw.